The New Zealand government has established a $5 million fund to assist small businesses affected by the White Island volcano disaster. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern says she is still waiting to receive advice as to whether any further investigations into the tragedy are needed.
The country's top decision makers pausing a cabinet meeting and standing in silence. Observing a minute's silence to remember those killed and injured in last week's eruption.
Our thoughts continue to be with the family and friends of those who died and were injured in the White Island eruption.
2 investigations into the disaster are already underway. Jacinda Ardern says a third is possible, but it almost certainly won't be a royal commission.
I have asked for advice from officials to look into whether there are any gaps that need to be addressed that fall outside of a potential coronial inquiry and the WorkSafe investigation.
The WorkSafe investigation is expected to take up to 1 year to complete. New Zealand's Prime Minister won't rule out companies being investigated from being eligible for a new $5 million fund for whakatane businesses affected by the disaster.
I have not confirmed that. What I'm saying is that we're prepared to provide the support required. There'll be a number of businesses that will be affected here. I'm going to let ministers now go away and work up, off the back of Kaikoura, for instance, the kind of support packages that we need.
Australia's Foreign Minister Marise Payne has travelled here to New Zealand in the wake of the disaster, meeting Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern and conveying Australia's appreciation to the first responders.
We took people off the island, brought them back and saved those lives. Yeah. It's extraordinary.
It is. Australia who's experienced the huge amount of loss in this tragedy. And the contact, the offers from PM Morrison and the government as a whole has been fantastic. We've really felt that support.
The most horrific of disasters shining a light on the strength of trans-Tasman ties. Jackson Williams, Sky News, Wellington.